Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 6 and we would like to present about online assessment. For the first, I will introduce our member. The first is me, Desi Adani, and my friend Wina Adisti and Lydia Hamida. For the first material, will explain by me. First I will tell you about the definition of online assessment. Online assessment consists of two words, online and assessment. The definition of online is the use of the internet network in carrying out an activity. Meanwhile, the meaning of assessment itself is an identification activity to see whether a planned program has been achieved or not, valuable or not, and can also be used to see the level of efficiency of its implementation. Evaluation is related to value judgment. From these two definitions, it can be concluded that online assessment is the implementation of evaluation using the internet network as a medium for delivering evaluation. For the next, I will explain about history of online assessment. E-learning or electronic learning was first introduced by the University of Illinois in Urbana-Champaign by using a computer-assisted instruction system and a computer called Plato. Since then, the development of e-learning has developed in line with technological development and advance. The following is the development of e-learning from time to time. That is, first, in 1990, the era of CBT or computer-based training in which e-learning application began to appear that run on a stand PC or in the form of CD-ROM package, content in written and multimedia form, video and audio. And the next, in year 1994, along with the acceptance of CBT by the community since 1994, CBT appeared in more attractive package and was produced. In the year 1997, there are any LMS or learning management system. Along with the development of internet technology, people in the world are starting to connect to the internet. The need for information that can be obtained quickly begins to be perceived as an absolute necessity, and distance and location are no longer obstacles. From here comes the LMS. The rapid development of LMS has made new ideas to solve the standard interoperability problem between one LMS and another. Standard forms that have emerged include standard issued by Allen Industries, CBTI, and Comet. And in the year 1999, as the year of web-based learning application, the development of LMS toward a web-based learning application is growing totally, but for learner and the administration of teaching and learning. LMS began to be combined with information, website, magazine, and newspaper. Its content are also rich with a combination of multimedia, video streaming, and interactive display in a wide selection of smaller and more standard data formats. The term e-learning 2.0 is used to refer to a new way of looking at electronic learning inspired by the emergence of Web 2.0 technology. Conventional electronic learning systems are usually based on lesson package delivered to students using internet technology. The role of student in learning consists of reading and preparing assignment. Then the assignment is evaluated by the teacher. In contrast, e-learning 2.0 has an emphasis on social learning and the use of social networking software such as blog, wiki, podcast, and Second Life. This phenomenon has also been referred to as long-tail learning. Seeing the development of e-learning from time to time which continue to develop following technological development, it can be concluded that e-learning will become the learning system of the future. The reason for effectiveness and flexibility will be the main reason. For the next material, we'll explain by Wina Adisti. Thank you.
Application of online assessment at international, national, and local level. The first, international. Basically, at the international level, online assessment has initiated the opening of an online assessment system. Program for International Student Assessment is a class assessment that is held 3 years to test the academic performance of school children aged 15 years and is carried out by the Organization for Cooperative and Development Economies Learning Management System (SLM) is a software application for documentation, administration, tracking, reporting of training program, online class, and activity electronic learning program and training content. A strong LMS should be able to do the following: centralize and automate administration using self-service and self-guide service, collect and deliver learning content quickly, consolidate training initiative on a scalable web-based platform, support portability and standard, personalize content and allow rows and of knowledge. And the second, national. The use of ICT, information and communication technology, in school today cannot be avoided apart from due to the progress of the era which requires school to innovate, also because the great responsibility to society. But the condition of the school is often under spotlight and sharp criticism and is labeled as boring. In relevant place, schools are considered arrogant, ignoring student abilities in learning. There are many advantages of online testing over traditional paper-based testing. Some of the advantages include reduce long-term costs, provide feedback to users on place such as grade or graduates, provide flexibility in terms of timing and location as performed over the internet. The third is local. It's like our current course called the Evaluation of Learning Outcomes. We are expected to be able to apply it to this course, so we can mean that we can apply the assessment to the world of education, especially when we are going to evaluate the subject we are going to test on students. The application of this assessment in local online assessment has not actually reached the word perfect. There are still many things that need to be improved from this assessment. And the next material is C, supporting data for online assessment implementation. A, primary data. Primary data supporting online assessment include the first, data to be studied, example, student, resident, item, etc. And the second, data on the number of educators and education personnel in charge of assessment activity. And third, data on various assessment components used in a school. And fourth, main data for various forms of curriculum change, lesson plan, and learning strategies in school. B, secondary data. Secondary data supporting online assessment include the first, data on the number of school facility and infrastructure. The second, data on the capacity and strength of internet connection in school. Third, domain power data from the browser used as an assessment component. Fourth, data on the internal strength of school computer for conducting assessment. Fifth, MGMP and PLPG data each time for student evaluation. C, supporting data. Supporting data for online assessment include first, statistical data on the progress of student assessment for each class. Second, data on the frequency of student basic ability in each submaterial. And third, validative data from reference used by educator assessment for short-term and long-term strategy data for the learning system after the assessment is done. The fifth, data on the stability of learning software in school, which is used as an assessment by the teacher.